All right, we are back. Cooking with Cook. We have got a hot bet cooked up for you this week. And trust me, this bet gives me no pleasure. That's how you know it's a good one. Because when I was in the kitchen this week, cooking up what we were going to give the people this week, what kind of bet were we going to give, looking at the board, searching high and low, I came across what I have to give to the people. And I hate that I'm doing it. Because the team I'm going against here, I had such high hopes for them this season, folks. I thought they were going to be so much better than they are, but they are absolutely minced meat at this point in time. It's ugly. I mean, week in and week out, this team is absolutely pummeled. They are a disgusting, awful team that right now is looking at making the playoffs, but has no right to be making the playoffs at this point in time. And so while this team that we're betting against, who is the home favorite, who we had high hopes for, has got a team coming into town that has been properly seasoned this season. Sure, the season didn't start out perfect for this squad that we're going to bet this weekend. It started out, honestly, really lackadaisical. And there was probably a very large panic. Actually, I know there was a large panic around the fan base because last season had been such a success. But there was a lot of talent on the roster, some questions around coaching. But overall, things should have started out a lot faster than they did. They did not, but they stuck with it. They didn't lose their chill. They kept going throughout the season. And now they are firing on all cylinders right when they need to be at this prime time. And sure, they've got some players and some coaches that, if we're being honest, are a little nutty. But when you blend all of their personalities, all their strategies, all the mindset around this team and how much it's grown over the last, really honestly, 3-4 years, things have started looking progressively up. I mean, this team has finally become a real franchise in the last couple of years. And they've got a little extra spice to them, a little extra flair, especially on the offensive side of the ball with the personalities that they have that allow them to stay cool, chill, under pressure, not falter, always know that they're in the game, and always know that they're coming for that win. And sure, when you look at this bet, you might end up thinking, but Nate, the team they're going up has really had a run of the mill. They've got to be salty about what's going on. They have to be salty about how the media is referring to them, how disappointing their season has been, how many doubters are out there, absolutely peppering them with questions about whether or not some guys have lost it, whether or not the team is too old, whether or not the pieces around them can actually play well together with a coaching staff that at this point in the season looks absolutely lost and inept week to week. And I've got to say, I am not worried in the slightest. Why am I not worried? Because this offense that's coming to town, even when it's not the healthiest, is still absolutely dicing teams. And is playing so saucy that I can't see a way that this home team's defense even comes close to putting the brakes on the offense. And then you look at the defensive side of the ball. I mean, the team we're looking to bet here, the team we've cooked up all week, has one of the best defense coordinator, in my opinion, the best defensive coordinator in the NFL right now. I mean, he sees what you throw at him in the first half, comes into the second half, and he gets you like an anaconda. And he doesn't let go, and he straps down, and he turns you into absolute liquid soup. And so the more I looked at this bet, the sweeter things got. I mean, there were just so many layers to this, and it just kept getting sweeter and sweeter and sweeter as I looked into it. But we still had to keep breaking it down, breaking down every element, making sure we didn't miss a thing. Because like always on Cooking with Cook, we want to make sure we slow cook these things. We want to make sure that when we give a bet to the people, we've broken it down in every angle possible and to make sure that we didn't miss anything before giving it out to the people. And even though this bet that we're about to give out might have me crying at the end of it because it means the downfall of my team once again, because this team is going to be absolutely chopping them up and turning them into absolute mincemeat, you have to give the people a good bet. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to give this bet, but I've got to give the people a good bet. So, bam. Now that's a cheesy bet. Cue the music.